Shilo and Shedeur Sanders, along with Travis Hunter, ink an NIL deal with another black-owned company, Actively Black. I'm really excited about this. I want to talk about this because I think this is a big deal. Them signing with all these black-owned companies is just awesome, man. Let's talk about it after the bumper. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload all the time. Now, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, Shilo Sanders, they all been racking up the NIL deals off the field. They've been balling with Shedeur, been balling on the field. Shilo came back this past weekend, had a decent game, and then Travis will be back against Campbell for the homecoming game. So only really Shedeur's been balling on the field, but all three of these guys have been balling off of the field. I'm going to show, let's go ahead and take it over to the on three guys. And you guys know I'm not crazy about on three, but on three keeps track of NIL, and on three stays on top of the NIL stuff. And so it says Travis Hunter, Shedeur, and Shilo Sanders signed with Actively Black. It says Actively Black has expanded its NIL footprint to the college football ranks. The sportswear company has signed 3 Jackson State football players, Travis Hunter and brother Shedeur and Shilo Sanders. Each of the 3 athletes will be included in marketing campaigns from the brand celebrating Black style and culture. You guys know, now if you know me, if you know anything about me, I'm all about B1, meaning Black first. And this always gets me hyped. This always gets me going. It says founded by former Houston star and NBA player Lanny Smith. Actively Black is an athleisure company that donates and invests a portion of its proceeds to address healthier food options in the Black community. It's more to read, but I gotta clap it up for that, man. I gotta clap it up for that because one of the things that is killing our people more than anything is the way we eat. Let's continue on. Physical training and exercise, mental health and social justice initiatives, and HBCU athletes. Signing the Sanders brothers and Hunter marks the first NIL move by the company with a historically Black college and university athletes. It also lives up to the brand's commitment to give back to HBCU students. You guys hear my voice crack a little bit? What's going on? Anyway, while terms of the agreement were not provided, each have signed, quote, a long-term deal with Actively Black. This is not the first NIL agreement that the company has signed, though North Carolina women's basketball star Deja Kelly became the first collegiate ambassador for the brand earlier this year. This is huge for Shedeur. This is huge for Travis. This is huge for Shilo. This is huge for all of those guys and what they're currently doing in the NIL space. Because we know NIL is still relatively new. We know NIL is a big deal, and we knew going to an HBCU, one of the talking points for detractors would be, oh, you're not going to get any NIL deals if you go to the Black college. No, there are plenty of Black brands. And this is something I called upon. I'm going to keep reading, but I want to get this out right here because you guys know I can get to ranting and I want to get this out. One of the things I called upon a way to continue to grab big time players is that the Black owned companies have to step up. The Black owned companies have to show that they are willing to invest in the Black athlete, just like the schools have to do their part in recruiting the Black athlete. The Black-owned companies have to do their best in recruiting the Black athletes and dishing out the money to have them advertise their brand. If you do it for a white athlete, why not do it for the Black athletes? Especially the ones that are impacting the culture, especially the ones who are high profile as a Shilo Sanders, Shedeur Sanders, and none other than Travis Hunter. Quote, my goal in coming to JSU was really to inspire the next generation and shine a light on undeniable talent and HBCUs within our communities, Shedeur Sanders said in a statement. Quote, that's why this partnership with Actively Black is so important. It just reinforces my purpose. I couldn't be happier about working with Lanny and the Actively Black crew. It's going to be amazing. And it goes on to talk about, Travis Hunter being a five-star player choosing an HBCU, Shedeur Sanders and some of his brands. It says, quote, mainstream brands have long reaped the benefits from Black talent, culture, and style without recirculating dollars back into the communities they profited from. This is from Actively Black founder Lanny Smith. Smith said, at Actively Black, we are forging new pathways to serve as a blueprint to Black communities to thrive. Travis, Shedeur, and Shilo made history with their decision to disrupt the status quo and bring their exceptional talents to Jackson State University. Yo, shout out to Lanny, man. I want, if anybody has any contact info with Lanny Smith, tell him to hit me up, man. I want to talk to him about this partnership. I want to talk to him about his company. And it was kind of like a precursor of something with Actively Black was going to take place, because if you guys know, if you follow Coach Prime and the JSU social media stuff, we saw Coach Prime wearing Actively Black wearing it during one of the times he was talking to the team. I actually think Actively Black posted it on their social media account. So if I scroll down, this is about it says Coach Prime wearing Actively Black vintage hoodie and joggers. And a lot of things Coach Prime does is strategic. And so he had on the hoodie and joggers. And I was thinking, like, I wonder if he has a deal with them, if he had a deal. But it turns out his sons and his superstar 5-star cornerback, Travis, do have a deal. So, he don't do nothing on accident. Most of his things he does is pretty strategic. And I really congratulations to them, because every single deal we've seen Travis. Now, I want to specifically talk about Travis, because every single deal, NIL deal that we've seen Travis sign seems to be with a Black-owned company. Actively Black-owned. Lanny Smith, owner, founder. Michael Strahan brand, obviously Black-owned. Michael Strahan. Greenwood Bank, Black-owned. Greenwood Bank banking system. And then the J5 Coffee. Like, this dude is like, I don't know how you can't be impressed with Travis. I just don't know how you can't walk away being impressed by that young man. We haven't seen him on the field much. Now, he's got to get healthy. Shout out to him. I'm glad he's finally healthy. And the routes he's running and the way he's locking folks up. So we know he's going to ball on the field. But his business savvy and strategically picking these Black-owned companies, bravo, young man. Bravo. That's all I got to say. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is JeffLightsYJr with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. You can follow me on Facebook, Jeff Lightsy Sports on Facebook. For the Facebook lovers, it's Jeff Lightsy Sports on Facebook. Also, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at JLightsy7. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Peace.